Alright, I'm making a short of this time because y'all need to like really hear me. I've posted like I think like 2 or 3 videos about autism in women. I don't know how deep the internet goes about this conversation with women, but it's really potent and we really need to like talk about it because there's a whole goth autism thing that's going around where girls are dressing in all black and saying that they're goth and they're really not. They're just perverting us. And then just now I was watching a video of influencers completely doing a 180 about themselves and rebranding themselves, which is a normal thing. However, the rebranding thing is what I'm more like questioning because what I've witnessed is that they always rebrand into like fitness. Like everybody who's rebranding is going into fitness. And that's not that's not right. That's not right. There is some autistic influences with that. Why is everyone becoming a gym bro or a gym gal? Like there's so much other stuff out there in the world we can do. Why are you so focused on that? What kind of autistic trait is that? I don't know. I don't know. But we need to bring awareness to it. Just saying. Hey, creatures. Someone just said Florida is like California, except for it's Florida. I, as a Floridian, will agree. Except Florida is more country. All right. If you think of like hillbilly, Tennessee, Arkansas flavor, Florida is like that, but also Cali. But also Cali wants to be like Florida technically because all the things Cali is growing, they shouldn't really be growing because they don't get rain like Florida. So I just wanted to put that out there like that because I'm a Floridian. I'm not a Californian. People thought I was from California when they first saw me and the way I talked and the way I dressed. And I was like, no, I'm from Lakeland, Florida. And if you know, you know. Hi. Cringes. So I got this earworm in my head. I normally on my YouTube I normally just post it on my community board. But I can't remember the song. I don't know. I don't remember who sings the song or what the title of the song is. But the part I remember is, "It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone." It's like, get out, leave right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. I can't wait for you to be gone. And I know my heart wonder. You said that you would treat me right, but it's just a waste of time. Waste of time. I just wanted to share that because it's an earworm that just randomly popped up. Randomly. Randomly. Do you know how old that song is? Like, who sings that song? And I'm pretty sure she was like a one-hit album girl. Wasn't she? What is that chick that was on Destiny's Child? When there was a 4-girl group? Was it her? I don't know. That might be significant too in this scenario that I'm thinking because it's like, what? I don't know. I'm very like in tune with myself. I know it's such a. I am a shaman. I am not a spiritualist. I am not a witch. Do not call me those buzzwords. Okay. Do not. I am not claiming to be a buzz trend. All right. You see what I'm wearing? Simple. I don't have a veil on right now. This is normally my veil. The fuck? Like, no. Yes, I am a voodoo practitioner. Actually, no, I'm not a voodoo practitioner. I don't practice voodoo. I could. I could. I'm more of like a hoodoo shaman medicine woman. Okay, I am a healer not demoter. Okay, I am not trying to demote nobody, because if I demote somebody, that means I'm going to get demoted in the future. Okay, because what comes around goes around all the motherfucking time, and I know there are plenty of people that are living proof of that. And right now, in this day and age, nobody can say, what about celebrities? They're untouchable. They've been in the heights and the heights, and where's their karma? Epstein's files. That's all I gotta say. I gotta say nothing else. The fuck? It's out there now, you guys. It's out there. Karma is showing herself to everybody, to let everybody know at the exact same motherfucking time, okay, that she is real. And she's been moving in ways that she was moving. And now we are in an age where things are, like, I don't know what's going on in the stars right now. I need to study the stars, because whatever's going on in the stars right now will most likely help me know what the fuck is going on. Because there's this feeling, like, it's crazy sounding, but at the end of the day, us human beings are still animals. Okay, we are still creatures. All right, we do everything else all these other animals do. Okay, there's nothing different except for the fact that we have metal vehicles. Okay, that's the only thing that's different. We got metal vehicles, metal buildings, actual cloth that covers us instead of fur. Okay, all right. I mean, but we can get hairy and get that fur. But anyway, I needed to tell y'all that before I tell you this next part. I like to be one with nature. And the lamest BuzzFeed word to say it. I like to be one with nature. I like to follow my animal instincts that we as humans don't listen to, because we have all this metal around us. Okay? I'm saying it in the most human NPC terms as possible for you guys. Okay? I know I'm saying okay a lot. I lost it. Shit. We are animals. We still have animal instincts. Those goosebumps we get, those turns that we do because we feel like someone's watching us, and then when we turn and we look and we see a stranger actually watching us. I mean, some people never clock it that deep, but I do. I'm a people watcher. Okay? People, that's a good one. People who are people watchers actually follow their instincts better than people who don't watch other people. People watchers pick up on patterns just like how we would pick up on if we were back in the wild nature and we didn't have all this metal to protect us from the outside forces that could harm us. Because we aren't. We got all this metal, and all this metal is the only reason why we are apex predators right now. If we lost all of this if we lost all of it at once, watch how quickly humanity would collapse. And the only ones that would survive are those who are in tune with their instincts. 100%. The smart ones are in tune with their instincts, and the smart ones that understand the scenarios, okay? But at the same time, those people are still in the same catalog as following your instincts, because they know not to trust nothing. And y'all should learn not to trust nothing, okay? This message went so left. I was like, wait, where did I start off at? With the song Get Out, right now. And I just went on a tangent. I just went on a huge tangent. I don't know where the fuck I went. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm being so real. I don't know where I was going with that. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah. Whatever. That's it. Whatever the first message was, that's the first message. Get out, leave right now. It's the end of you and me. It's too late. Like, leave your ex if you're leave that person if you're with that person, and you know y'all ain't right for each other. Leave that business. You know y'all know it ain't right for each other. Okay, whatever that needs to happen. Whatever is fine. That's it. To all the single parents out there struggling, and you're struggling and you don't even know why you're struggling. Maybe you have autism, and that's what's making you struggle, because the wires, the nervous, the veins in your brain are wired different. So certain things just don't work for you when you try to do it. And that's why you get frustrated so easily. And that's why being a single parent is so hard for you, because you can't do it like everybody else. Don't be like everybody else. If something works for you, let it work for you. If you don't know what works for you, find out. Ask around. Look on YouTube. Figure out watch yourself. Record yourself why you work. And then play it back. And then see where your time goes. And then from there, work around it. Okay? Maybe you're not doing something that used to keep your focus a lot, like listen to music. Maybe you used to listen to music a lot, and that is how you used to focus. Maybe you had audiobooks. What was it? What was something that kept your focus that you don't do now? Hey creatures, I'm going to try to keep this video short, so I put myself on a 15-minute countdown. So once this is over, this is the message that's going to be here. If you are a reader, if you are an oracle, seer, shaman, practitioner, any type of way, and you need to time limit yourself better, one app that I have is called Snow, and it has 5-minute intervals, 15-minute intervals, and 30-minute intervals. So if you want to try to get a message out sooner, you can try that. The 30-minute intervals you have to pay for. You'd have to pay for. But like the 15-minute ones, they're good. So this is going to be this. All right. I'm being told. I've been thinking. I'm going to keep this as logical and less spiritual aspecty as possible. So you normies, you vanilla people who are more like atheists or Christian evangelical or Muslim and all that, and you don't believe in divination tools. Hi, my name is Yanami. I am an alchemist at best, scientist at worst. I am a thesis. Theist. Go look it up. If you like that, then you are just like me. You're a thesis. Go ahead and claim it. Go ahead and name it. Okay? It's okay to be a thesis. Anyway, if you're watching this and you're still here and you're listening to me, I have a message for you guys. Okay? And it's more so a message from pattern recognitions and understanding the ethereal plane, and understanding how these tools are supposed to connect us to this ethereal plane that we have no idea. I mean, we know it exists, but we at the same time we don't know it exists. For my logical people, the things for you guys to help you understand how this plane exists is through artistry. If you are an artist of any caliber, all right, any form of creating, if You are a creator. You are tapped into the ethereal world. Okay, you may not be tapped into it like people who are practitioners, but you are tapped in it in a way that helps people like you understand certain things that are happening in the world. That's why you are able to create what you create. That's why your artwork is the way it is. That's why AI can be dangerous. But at the same time, AI can be very awakening. 9/11 on my clock. Why? Because there are people who want to connect to this plane of existence. But their creativity is limited because of whatever they've gone through. Example, myself. I am a creator. I love clothes. I love clothes. I love fashion. My vessel, my body, tattoos. This is my artwork. This is my temple, and I use this to show people the art that I enjoy. There was a period of time while I was growing up where I couldn't express that. I could not express myself the way I wanted to. And I was feeling sick. It was toxic to me. But like, as I grew up and like where I am now, I enjoy dressing up in all sorts of form, whether it's like girly-ish or tomboy girly. Like right now, I'm in a tutu and a crop top, but I'm wearing long Star Wars tube socks that go to my knees, and these are my shoes. So like, it's still a little bit of me and the girly girl, but me and the boy tomboy. Yes, I'm a goth girl through and through, but I'm also staying away from the goth scene because of the fact that people are trying to controvert goth people, and that is not the way that's going. It's not the way it's supposed to be going. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. That's like a whole 5 minutes of a tangent for you guys. It's an ugly thing right now. As an OG goth girl, and watching as goth people are being sexualized and not being vesselized, not being like the artists that they are, because we are artists, we are creators. We use our bodies to show our differences, just like punks. Punks are the hardcore version of goth people. Okay, we are political. Point blank, period. If anyone comes up to you and they say that they are goth, but they don't speak on nothing that's kind of sort of political that suits to why they are goth, they are not goth. They're not goth. They are pandering to black clothing. They are pandering to the Matrix. Okay? Leather bound wearing motherfucker. I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, that brings me that finally brings me all the way to where I really want to talk about, which is plugging it, which is the train station. I've been, the past couple of weeks or so, I've been just the train. There's something about a train. There's something about a train, and I know who I am when it comes to this train. I know who I am when it comes to this train. I know who I am when it comes to this train, which is why I'm bringing this message out, because I know who I am when it comes to this train. I am who I am when it comes to this train. And it's freaky because of the ethereal downloads, the random earworms that come in my head, the random thoughts that people have said in the past that pop up at the right moment, 808, okay? It makes sense. And the fact that I also watched The Matrix Revolution the other day, and mainly because the tarot readers were telling me someone needs to watch The Matrix, and it's been bugging me. And I watched the first Matrix, and I was just like, oh shit, the things that's happening in the first Matrix has already fucking happened in this world. And so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and watch Matrix Revolution, because that's the second one, 7:41 on the countdown. Some beginnings are coming. And in this, oh my gosh, this happened in a dream of mine. And oh my goodness, okay. So in the Matrix Revolution, one of the opening, not the opening scenes, but like the first 20 minutes or so, a little girl comes up and she's like, "Hi, my name is Sati. What is your name?" And Nia goes, "My name is Nia. Where am I?" And she's like, "You're at the train station. You're gonna be stuck here because the ferryman won't let you leave. He don't like you, so you won't be able to leave." And that hit me because of all the train stuff happening, and the fact that I have a project that involves a train. Like, the whole premise of the thing involves a train. Okay, I have a whole, like, I'm gonna tell y'all because not a lot of people are probably gonna see this, but I have a visual project that involves a train, and I've been working on it for fucking years, and it's only me. So I haven't really fully published it yet because it's only me, and I need a little more help, just a little bit more help. But anyway, it was weird because I don't remember that. It's been a minute since I watched Matrix, so at the fine age of 31. Watching it again, I'm just like, wow. And that little girl I was just like, wow, hold up, I seen this little girl in my dream. I had a dream ages ago where this little girl, like that little girl and a couple other little girls that were also Indian, like Sati, were all wearing these pretty silk red clothes, and they were dancing Shiva's dance. But I think it was Shiva's dance. I'm not fully sure because that culture I'm not well versed in, but I do know that culture welcomes me in a way. As a spiritualist, I see how it's trying to welcome me, and I do stay away from it because that's not my culture, but it is inviting me into its space along with a lot of other cultures. I see them inviting me into the spaces, but I do not feel fully comfortable in y'all spaces because those spaces aren't who I am in this world. They may have been who I was in a different lifetime, which is why they're coming up again in this lifetime, but I do not know them fully to actually want to fully represent them and speak on them. However, Shiva came to me, and the fact that Sati from the Matrix Revolutions was in there, and that little, she looked exactly like the little girl that visited me, along with two more little girls, and she wasn't dancing at first. The two little girls were, and then Sati started dancing next, and it was beautiful. It was very beautiful, and this happened months ago, months ago, and I'm only sharing it now because of the fact that I watched The Matrix, and the fact that I listened to Sati talk, and then I listened to her dad and his wife talk, and go watch The Matrix Revolutions. There's so much code in it that will help my people, my creatures. My creatures need to go watch The Matrix. Okay? Because we are who we are. We are who we are, and we need to own it, okay? We are not the 144 chosen. Okay? We are not the 144 chosen. We are something no one knew was coming. Okay? We are the ones that are going to help the 144 chosen. The 144 chosen need us to do what they need to do. Okay? We need to help them. They are already awake. We weren't supposed to wake up. We weren't supposed to wake up because they were supposed to handle everything. All we were supposed to do was guide them in a very calm manner. But we had to wake up just like Neo woke up. It's a dire experience. That's why there's so much happening. That's why so many of us are going through what we're going through. Okay? There were so many of us in the past that woken up before just like this, and you know what happened to them? They got locked up in insane asylums because no one could help ground them. That's why adults don't get waken up. That's why we don't get waken up, because we get locked away because no one wants to listen to us. But the 144 are awake, and they need our help. Grid masters, arch grid masters, they need our help. Okay? We are conducting this for them. All right? We built this for them so they can do what they need to do, but they can't do what they need to do because of the shit that's happening. Okay? So we are awake again. We are awake again. And they can't fuck with us. They've already tried to fuck with us, and they forgot that who we are is who we are, and they can't fuck with us, and they woke us up. They brought the prophecy. They brought prophecy to life faster than it needed to happen. Okay? We probably we could have had another whole reset on this motherfucking planet. Hold on, let me look at these two cards that I looked at earlier. Anticipation and revolution. I had to look at these because I have 1 minute left. And at the bottom of the deck is permission. Anticipation, revelation, and permission. Okay, I had to look at those one time because we were not supposed to be woken up the way we are woken up right now, you guys. It was supposed to happen differently. It was supposed to happen differently. Sooner. It was supposed to happen sooner and differently, but because of prophecy, things that happened, times got fucking jumbled. Okay, linear timeline, multiple lines, all interlaced right now, like a Celtic knot, like a spider web. That's why things are happening the way they are happening. That's why we are here right now. That's why I am here right now giving you this message. We are awake. It is time. Do what you need to do. Alright, I'm going home from where I was hanging out at, and I was thinking about going home to do some videos for YouTube, some divination tool videos. And legit, the first thing that popped in my head, like, I had an earworm pop in my head, like, almost momentarily after. I was like, what kind of video should I do? I haven't done an elemental video. Maybe I'll do an elemental video. Then maybe I'll do a zodiac video. Who knows? And then as soon as after those thoughts, I was like, like nothing in my head. And next thing you know, I'm just like, we are the youth of the nation. Like, just out of nowhere. I'm just like, my brain finally went quiet from all my autistic ADHD thinking. And that song came through out of nowhere. I haven't heard that song in forever. And I just wanted to put it out here right now before I go home and start recording a video, because I don't have anything to do right now. I have nothing to do. I can make art, or I can do a video. So I'm going to do a video when I go home, because it's going to take me like 30 minutes to even try to sit with something. So to even try to take 30 minutes to get art done, I don't want to waste my time. So yeah, I'm going to make a video when I get home. That's what this is about. So yeah, be prepared. It might be something connected with the youth of the nation. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Today is May 28th, 2026. I will probably post this video because I have other videos that I didn't post yet, and I need to post those too from like a couple of days ago. I don't know when I'm gonna post those, but yeah. Cheers. A narcissist, an evil narcissist, can never defeat a kind narcissist. Let me say that one more time. An evil narcissist cannot defeat a kind narcissist. Now, that's going to be confusing to a lot of you guys, because Narcissists are normally bad people all the time, right? They know how to manipulate people after they learn things about them, right? So, oh, how could they be a kind person? Well, it's called empathy. So, if you're somebody who carries a lot of empathy and understands that, oh, I know this person fully, and for some reason, I feel like I should help them in a way because you know them and you know how they move, that's a kind narcissist, okay? You figured somebody out, and instead of using that knowledge against them, you use it to help them. Now, if you put a kind narcissist with an evil narcissist, and this kind narcissist decides enough is enough, I've tried to help you with all this love, and all I get back in return is a lot of spite, and you're doing the opposite of what I'm trying to do for you? No, hold up. Hold on. I'm hurt. You're hurting me. Hold up. Let me switch it up because I was using this for good. And because I was using this for good, you noticed it. And you tried to milk it out of me. Because you know that we are both narcissists, but my narcissistic trait is there to support. Bitch. Just let me flip just like you. Now who's the real narcissist? So I was on Facebook and I was watching a video of this female motorcyclist, and she was reaching backwards to see if her riding buddy would come closer. And she's like, I was trying to be like Thor and to see if my hammer would come to me, which obviously she picked that up from offline because I've seen it. I've seen motorcyclists do that exact same thing before, and they pay attention to it. Anyway, I commented and said she could be doing hand signals to be going left or right. And this dude commented saying, what motorcycles don't have blinkers? All motorcycles have blinkers. Let me tell y'all something. I was about the age between 8 and 13. And my mama got me and my brothers 2 motorcycles. The yellow one was strictly for me, and then the blue one was for my brothers. And these motorcycles, they came in from trucks, and they were both gas powered and electrical. I am 5'3". My mom is about 5'2", and she's thick. She big. She fat. She fat. Okay. She was able to get her big behind on these motorcycles when I was able to ride it. This is how nice these bikes were. They didn't have blinkers. These were kid bikes, and they didn't have blinkers. They were gas electrical kid bikes, crotch rockets, and they didn't have blinkers. That's how I figured it out. And then my auntie got a yellow crotch rocket, and we started a kids club, and that's how we found out even more. Yeah, some bikes have blinkers, some don't. And this guy tried to tell me that I was wrong. But luckily, this motorcyclist popped up, and he said, he defended me and said, dude, I just got a bike without blinkers, and I just had to order some. Bikes come like that. Well, thank you, sir. Whoever you are, thank you. Because I already knew he was trying to come for me because I was a woman defending another woman. Because I've seen a Thor hammer thing before. I've seen playful guys do that to each other, and they understood the assignment. Maybe her boyfriend never seen it before. It happens. It happens. It's okay. That's it. I just wanted to come on here to talk about that. Creatures, I have a question to ask you guys. But before I ask this question, it comes with a little story. So the other night, I was on live here because I wanted to swim outside. And I didn't want to swim by myself just in case something weird happened. Something weird happened. So I saw a cat out of nowhere. I was just swimming. And then I looked up and there's a cat just staring at me. It scared the mess out of me. I was like, what the fuck? What the I was stuttering like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And then I was like, oh, wait, it's just a cat. It's just a cat. And I was like, hey, teach me. I remembered all this shit I've been watching on TikTok and YouTube. And I was like, hey, cat, teach me the secrets of the universe. And I kid you not. I kid you not. I thought I heard the cat say, well, come with me. And then it left. It literally left right after that. And I was just like, oh, I should follow it. But I didn't. So my question to you guys is, next time if I see this cat, should I follow it? Should I follow this cat? Hey creatures. So there was this live I went into a while ago, and it just won't leave my head. It won't leave my head. And it's because they asked the question, what's your zodiac sign? And what other zodiac signs do you have? And I'm just like, I'm a Cancer, and I didn't fully tell him my full beef, but like I had beef with multiple signs and multiple genders, and right now I'm just going to talk about the beef I have with Taurus. You Taurus, I I ain't gonna lie, there's something about Cancers and Taurus. Taurus are such home-bodied, natured signs. Anyway, Taurus and Cancers, we have this like weird attraction. Taurus have this natural homebody, slow nature about them, especially when they're the masculines. They really wear it. They really wear it. And female Cancers are such motherly, like nurturing, motherly creatures. When it comes to a female Cancer and a male Taurus, it's like mother father energy 100%, and I hate it because it's an affinity attraction, and sometimes when you don't see the toxicity behind it, it's like you too slow for me. Why are you procrastinating now? Now you're procrastinating on me. I can't do it. And on top of that, you're more of a shower than a speaker. While the Cancers are speakers, like I'm gonna tell you I love you, and I'm gonna constantly tell you, and I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show it to you, and then I'm gonna show it to you just as I told you. Taurus, however, are just like, if I'm not looking at you, how am I going to notice you did any of that? That's my biggest beef with male Taurus. Like, I even with the negative aspects of you guys being lazy, as a homebody video game Cancer, I'm okay with that. But y'all cheaters too. Y'all know y'all can be just like Sagittarius. Y'all can be horny motherfuckers. And if y'all don't get what I ain't gotta worry about it. Cause I know me. But if you don't get what you need from the one that you want it from, you won't find it somewhere else real quick. And I think that's why Cancer females and Taurus men go great together. Because it's just like There's like almost no real problems there. But I had beef with that because how is there no real fucking problems? And then let me go ahead and, because I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this with the females because you female Taurus, like okay, cancers and Taurus. I still have an affinity. I don't know how it goes with you guys, but as a pansexual woman, I still feel that affinity attraction when it comes to both genders, okay? And I'm just like, well, how you gonna say you like me, but then get jealous of me at the same time? Like, okay, I'm trying to become a dungeon master, and you, Taurus female, over there, ha ha he and behind my back because you don't like something. I don't know. I know. Yeah, Taurus females are okay. Hey creatures. So I was just thinking, and I wanted to share this. Yeah, I'm thinking. It's kind of bad when I'm thinking because every time I'm thinking, it's something wild. Anyway, I was in a live the other day, and they were saying H's, the letter H does not exist. It's a made up letter, and you can actually spell out H. And I was just like, hold up. No, y'all lying. Hold up. And then like I literally had that pause because I was just thinking, hold up. They might be right because I remember watching a YouTube video about how the Greeks were rebelling, and one of the rebellious things they did was they made up a letter, and they were carving it into stones, like they were writing their names with this made up letter. And if I recall, I think it was the letter H. I don't remember. But hearing it online from a spiritualist after hearing it on YouTube from someone who studied history, I, hold up. Wait, where did you get this information from? Because at that point, when you're shaking something, you are saking something. And when you're going to churches, you're actually going to curses. So if your name is Henry, it's actually Enery. Your name is Enery. It's not Thursday, it's Thursday. It's not Halloween, it's Halloween. Halloween. It's not hats, it's ats. We're going back to the word caps. This shit is blowing my mind. Where the fuck the aliens at? Creatures. Oh my god, creatures. I was just talking to you guys and my red button disappeared. Oh shit. And I'm not on the Snow app. I'm not using TikTok to record. This is my own phone camera, and it's fuzzy because I got candle wax on it. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm going to go back and talk about what the fuck I was just talking about, y'all. So I was thinking, and obviously, if you know me, when I'm thinking, it's never light, and I'm sober. I'm sober. I'm a sober person, and yet I be thinking the way I be thinking. So I'm scared to be knowing how I be thinking when I'm intoxicated. But listen, Linda. I was so I'm into this occult esoteric world. I have dreams that tell me things sometimes. And sometimes the real world shows me that my dreams were showing me something. Okay? And some of us can relate to that. That's not the main part of the reason why I'm recording this, okay? And neither is what I'm going to say next. If I can remember it, because I'm starting to fucking lose it. There is no such thing as coincidences, okay? I know people want to say, well, what a coincidence, what a coinkydink, what a oops, oh my gosh, that just happened randomly. There is no such thing as coincidences. And the algorithm is the physical embodiment of me saying there is no such thing as coincidences. Because at first, it's just us trying to align with the things that we like. And then when we start liking the things that we like, the algorithm starts putting things in front of us like, oh, you like this? Well, maybe check out this. And that's, ooh, 08888. Okay? And that's how coincidences work out. Okay? In your mind, in your physical mind, you want this, that, and the third. And for some reason, somehow, the universe, aka the matrix, hears you, and they coded somehow, something up there is coding these zeros and ones and turning these zeros and ones into the physical embodiment of what you want to see. And I'm telling you all this now because I was on YouTube. I was on YouTube. And while I was on YouTube, this lady who I'm subscribed to pops up. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot I'm subscribed to you. I totally forgot you were a person. Oh, hi. And you're posting a video of a personal reading, which this lady is like Nostradamus. Okay, sorry, I'm near home, and I don't want you to see my true location where near home is at. But like, did you really just fucking move your car over one space? Like, you really just fucking did that? You really? I wasn't gone that long, and you moved your car over one fucking space. That's petty. Look, I be thinking like that, and I don't be doing it. But now I'm gonna start fucking doing it, because y'all be fucking doing it. Okay, but anyway, listen, Linda. What the fuck was I saying before I sidetracked? There's no such thing as coincidences. I came across this lady pops up on my algorithm of my subscriptions, and I'm just like, I've been looking for you. I've been looking for you. Like, I was looking for her last week when I did a reading for somebody. And I was going to show her this lady because this lady does oracle readings like Nostradamus, and she has a lot of helpful books to help understand certain things. Like, oh my gosh, like the video she just said, she was talking about Aries, and I'm not gonna lie, spiritual community, Aries has been following me for so long. I've been talking to Aries like it's nothing. Like, hi, Aries. Hi, God of War. Hi, my fire lord. The sun, the warmth of my warmth. How are you doing? It's 10:14. Oh, my goodness. The warmth of my warmth. How are you doing? I be talking to him like that. And I be telling him, hey, what's up with all these fucking wars? You know you don't have to fight with your fist or nothing like that. Sometimes it's a chess game and you can fight with your mind, and that's just as powerful. I be talking to Aries like that, okay? He's not even my main deity. I just be talking to him. Like, yo, wow, that's it. Anyway, this lady said something and it rattled me a little bit because I've also had dreams of like I believe I've had dreams of the Most High because I've seen the copper skin, but I've never seen the face. I've seen the copper skin, like the main dream. I'll tell you my main dream. If you've made it this far, thank you. It's 5:45 on my timer. You get to hear the main dream. I was sitting at this table, and on the right of me, there was this arched window, like, the old school, beautiful archway windows. And I was sitting at this table and I was looking at the outskirts of this beautiful land, and this bronze arm and this this big hand and this big his arm, his wrist, just big and muscular and just this big, just big, just gently handed me this cup of tea, and I felt the warmth, and it was like this glow. It was, and I couldn't really see the body, but it was this glow. And then at one point in the dream, as I was fading away, I seen the full apparition, but it was hidden by the shadow. Like this shadow was in front of this warmth. And I'm telling you this because, like, this lady said, the Most High God, and the Most High God is Aries. And I was just like, hold the fucking phone. No, wait, no. I was really like, hold the fucking phone. What the hell are you saying? No. Hold up, because if you're saying that, then that means my dreams of having this fiery warmth makes sense. Especially if heaven is supposed to be warm, it makes some sense. And the biggest trick the devil has ever said to us is that he made you believe that he does not exist. So if that's the case, what if we got the energies wrong? So like the main god is supposed to be of lightning, right? We talk of Odin, we talk of Ogun. Oh, they both have O's in their names too. Oh, and then we talk about the Most High, and then I don't know the highest deities of all the others, the creator of all creator gods. Okay, the creator of creator gods. If heaven is warm, the creator of creator gods has to be sun. So if we take it back to Egypt, the sun god Ra. What the fuck? So what the like this is where my brain is going. So if Aries is God, and if we really take it back to ancient Egyptian era, Aries is war and sun and fire, and Ra is war and sun and fire. I don't know where I'm going with this, but I kind of want to think about like who the fuck is Osiris, and why the fuck is Osiris? Osiris is Jesus Christ at that point. Because hold up, hold the fucking phone. I'm not about that shit. I'm true to that shit. I am Yanami, the highest dimensional alchemist out there, okay? Okay, you cannot take my title, okay? A highest dimensional alchemist. And there is some pattern recognition that is happening inside my brain right now, and I need to study. This video is for educational entertainment purposes only. Everything I say, I'm here right now. I'm probably crazy. I'm off my meds. I'm off my rockers. I probably need some help. And so I just opened up TikTok. Like I literally just opened up TikTok and had to close it to make this video because the moment I opened up TikTok, alien shit popped up. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening with this alien shit? Apparently stuff is happening in Brazil. And apparently it's been happening since May. March. And it's only just now cycling onto my page, my For You page, and they know my algorithm. They know my algorithms. They know I'll be looking for this stuff. So it took about 2 months for it to get to me. Now I'm saying this because I'm pretty sure I put a video out here on TikTok already saying that things are going to happen, things are going to change, and we need to start protecting people, especially a specific feminine group of people, because things are going to change. Now, I know AI is out there, and AI is definitely confusing people, but as someone who has experienced aliens, and for real in her life, if you want the stories, I'll probably tell you one day, but I've had many alien encounters as a black woman. I've had many alien encounters as a black woman, and I don't mind sharing I had many, like a little bit, but not too many. I have enough to share, but I know they're real. I know they're real. And because I know they're real, I also know that AI is going to probably trick us. And the fact that Brazil finally released their footage and telling us that they're real, and the fact that Trump was meeting with these two people in these nice red royal outfits. Some people are saying it's AI. It could be AI. It could be the real tall whites. I don't fucking know. We do not know. I can just be a cuckoo person just saying shit. But I'm pretty sure, especially on my old account, when the Sesame Street stuff was happening, if you know, you know, I said that something big is going to happen and we need to start praying. And then I went ahead and deleted that account, which funny enough, I also did 365 days of traveling for the Chinese tradition monk thing on that thing. And I'm sharing this too because we had monks in America doing a walk right after I finished my thing. Like I finished it, hit the 1 year mark, told people to start praying up and deleted that account. And now people are walking all over America. I'm not saying that I was the start or nothing like that, but I'm just saying that was my marker of when I noticed things. Those were my markers. Okay, for my world. And like things are still escalating as I told people that they would. Things are still escalating as I told you. Not you, but other people. And I've told so many people so many things in the past. If things are becoming accurate right now in this world, I am sending my prayers out to my enemies because I told them some shit that was going to go down, and I don't know if it's going down for them right now, but I'm sending my prayers out because everything I've been saying has been accurate as fuck. And I'm putting myself out there and letting people know that because it's fucking weird to me. It is weird to me because some of the things I've been saying, like, hey, something's going to happen, be prepared, it's been true. And it's making me think back to this lady named Furblown who warned us about COVID. She was right on the money, which is why I'm sharing this shit, because she was a black woman too. And she got her information from her dead mother and some aliens as well. A black woman getting information from aliens, and she was fucking right. Okay, she was fucking right. So any information I have, I'm going to fucking share it at this point because if she is right and the things I've been saying is right, I'm going to continue to speak my piece because I might be right. So people already know this that I've talked to. I have a booger. People already know this that I've talked to. If you're seeing this, the contract is up. The contract is up. The contract has been up, and they're not re-signing it. They were negotiating it, but they are not going to re-sign it. Matter of fact, they probably. I'm not going to say the next part. I was going to say it, but you already know the answer. You already know the answer. If you're watching me, you already know the answer. But if you're trying to get me TikTok, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I am cuckoo. I probably should be on some meds or something. This is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes, what the fuck ever. I don't even know what today is. I don't even know what today is. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. I have a question for all of you old heads like myself and older who have had Yahoo accounts, okay? You guys remember those chain mails you used to get? If you don't send this to this many people, you're going to have bad luck for 7 to 10 years. How many times have you not sent those out? How long have you had like issues? Like, how long have you had time where it's like, damn it, I'm struggling, but I'm not really struggling, but I'm struggling? What if that's happened because you didn't send those mails out? I mean, like, hear me out. Right now, in the spiritual world, a lot of people are breaking 7 to 10 year cycles. Some people are breaking longer cycles. Some people broke 6 5-year cycles, and then after they broke those 6 5-year cycles, they finally were able to break a 10 12-year cycle because you had to do something for 6 years and then another something for another 6 years. Now, what if it's because you didn't send those emails out? So all the emails you didn't send out, the karma stacked up. But because no one really used Yahoo no more, the karma finally cleared itself out. Ooh, like, what if that's real? What? Ooh. Okay. I'm just cuckoo true. TikTok, this is entertainment purposes. I am off my rockers. I am off my medicine. I can't even fake it. I'm sorry. It's funny. Guys, humans, creatures, I think we're screwed as a species. I just tried to tap a $20 bill at Dollar Tree. I was just like, but wait, this is a 20. This isn't my phone. This isn't my card. We're fucking screwed. And I just split the deck. And I split the deck on the high priestess. I was putting the cards up, and I split the deck on the high priestess. And oh my god, the hair fonts. Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was at the. Hold on, cause he's part of. He's. Okay, so we're gonna look at this again. Again. Again, the same cards. I mean, this is supposed to be the same cards, but it's just like I wasn't expecting the high priestess. Right? What's this card? That is. I don't even want to look at the next card, but. Okay, nope, that's the moon. Yep, we're done. We're done. That's it. Okay, hey creatures. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck this reading is. First and foremost, there's a song playing right now. I think you can hear it. Hopefully you can't really hear it because I don't want TikTok or I don't want YouTube to say some bullshit. But it's Mo money, I want your money, I want your money. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a, and I admitting it, I ain't that stuff, and that's on right now, and that's coming on, as I was thinking about kind of like the ending of the message, about how somebody wants, like how somebody wants to fuck somebody, but at the same time they don't want to, you you don't want to because you think that this person thinks that you a hoe because of rumors. And the song is basically my confirmation thinking that shit. But anyway, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about certain things. So you might be in California, you're from California, you might be in Dakota, from Dakota, Missouri, or any of these places you see on the screen. Alright, and I'm gonna flip it. I'm flip these guys because they have a backside too, so you can see the backside too. Okay, any of those places. And this might resonate for you. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So somebody is trying to. This whole spread was just me asking a simple question, but it feels like it's digging deeper into other things because someone is trying to escape something, and something is under the station. And when I first did this, the order was slightly different because something was on the station. Someone was trying to escape on a boat, and a female knows. Okay, and then I just started moving things around because I was pulling more cards. I was like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space. So I just started moving things and like, oops, the order's kind of messed up, but we're gonna keep going with this order. So I can't really tell you what it's trying to tell me because it doesn't feel like the energy I was trying to reach. Instead, it feels like something else is interfering. It's not the reading I was pulling. Something else is interfering. We're gonna get to these things in a moment, okay? But let me get this out. So someone's trying to escape something. Something is under the station. Something's under a station. I don't know what type of station. Could be a radio station. Could be a train station. Okay? Could be a wayward station. There's many different types of stations. Left or right, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's using somebody for money, and this could be you. If you're a female, you know that someone's using you for money. If not you, this female knows that you are using them for money. Like they already know. They already know. They already know. They already know. No one's going to know. No, they already know. They probably just don't fucking care. And for some people, the message, it's that church. I don't know what church. I don't know what church. I don't know what church. But I will say there is a church where I used to live. It's on a corner, and no one ever goes to that church, and there's a daycare attached to it, and no one ever goes to that daycare either. And I've always wondered what the fuck was up with that place. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause this keeps popping out. Like it keeps popping out and it makes no sense why it keeps popping out. So maybe I just need to put that out there. Because maybe people are watching me and they know exactly where I live and where I used to live. And if you know where I used to live and you stalking me, I think it would be the church on the corner next to that noodle company place that's not a noodle company place. Yeah, because no one ever goes there. There's like three or four, there's like three daycares on the same road. And one of those daycares is attached to a church, I believe. It's not attached to it. It's next to it. Because there's a noodle place, there's a church, and there's a church daycare. And then there's another church that's down the way a little bit, but that church has been closed for like a hot second now. That one's been closed for a hot second. And in fact, I talked to somebody about that church and I told them, like, yeah, that church is pretty fucking creepy, pretty fucking weird. Which now that I fucking think about it more, I'm kind of, you know what, I'm kind of glad I broke up with my ex because there's a chick that he worked with and she was like, oh yeah, your ex told me about this church. He told me about this church and that you would probably say some shit about this church. So I know you were talking shit at that point now that I'm bringing that up. So why would I stick with you when you talking shit about me and one of your coworkers? What would you call it? Telling them I'm cuckoo cuckoo or something? Telling them I'm all this and all that? Oh, because like, how does she know about this church before I can even tell her how I feel about it? When I'm sorry, tangent. Something was heard from the ether. Um, First name. You thought. Don't second think. The cook. On a boat. Wiretap, phone tap. So whoever you thought about, this person might even be on a cook. This person might even be on a boat. Has wiretapped your phone. Something you've already heard before. I've already know this. This is definitely resonating with me. Someone who's a cig smoker. Someone who did man-made problem. Like this is a whole man-made problem. You made the problem. What the fuck? Something about secret doors. Someone's holding secrets behind you. Someone has mother wounds. So I went on a whole tangent. Now I'm just going fast because I'm just like I don't care. I don't want to read all that. Someone has mother wounds. Something is under something. Lift. Something's probably under this station. Probably under some rocks. There's probably a body hiding somewhere, like under a station. You gotta lift some things up. I don't freaking know. Somebody's down the block. Somebody's a kingpin. Somebody's divorced. Somebody's stalking and monitoring you. This is not luck. It's the practice. Someone thinks you're lucky, but it's not luck. You do what you do, and that's how the money makes it smooth. That's how your protection makes it smooth. That's why no one can touch you, and why every time they try to do something, they can't touch you. Something is in a graveyard or in a house near you. Someone is plotting something and they're going to get busted. Someone's going to be on a plane or they're going to try to escape on a plane and they are going to be busted. Somebody wants to steal your baby. They want your baby. They want your birth. Right. Pray. Watch closely. Don't leave your children unattended in public places. This could be a family member on your mother's side. This could be the devil in physical form. I forgot that card was under there. And it was under on a plane. So someone's trying to get to somebody through plane. Someone's trying to get to somebody through boat. Oh no, there's this whole energy of people interfering with something, and something is being hidden somewhere. I don't know what that is, but like that there, that there is so important. I don't know what it is because it interrupted my reading, because it kept popping out. So I don't know what that is. It kept interrupting my reading. So I'm putting this out here. These places may be significant for where you are or whatever this whatever this is. Okay? If you want to recap, just rewatch it. Okay? There's something going on. Someone's stalking someone's trying to move forward somewhere. Somebody is watching you. Someone is trying to come at you, and that's why things are not moving the way it's supposed to be moving. I don't even care if my phone is tapped because I will be getting these messages out no matter what. All right? Now, for these things, take your screenshots. I'm not going to talk about it. I ain't going to be about it. All right? Because these weren't even supposed to be a part of the message. I was just going to pull from the world cards, and these 5 things were stuck in between. The song on right now is "Don't Worry About a Thing, Everything's Gonna Be Alright." I think it's Bob Marley. There you go. And there's the other 2. I'm not going to tell you what these are. I ain't going to say nothing about that, okay? I told you I was going to show you them closer to the end. I showed you them closer to the end. Be careful out there. Watch what you eat. Someone out here is part of the 144. If you haven't watched my 144 video, it's not out yet. I did a video on the 144. I haven't posted it yet. I want to do a cool little intro for it, so I'm working on that intro. But someone here is part of 144, and you might need to watch that video. It's about 2 hours. It's technically about 5 to 6 hours long. Tarot video, about 5 to 6 hours long. But it's split into 2 videos because one is the reading, and then the other one was just a bonus because I wanted to get into more cards, but I couldn't because you'll understand if you watch it. But if you're part of 144, it's something about that cook. All right, watch what you're eating. Watch what you're eating. Watch what you're drinking, because somebody is praying over what you eat and what you're drinking. And prayer is the oldest form of spell work. Prayer is the oldest form of spell work. So if someone's praying over your food, they are disrupting your food. So you need to pray over it too, and your drinks. Okay? Matter of fact, don't even eat or drink nothing they make. And be sneaky about it. Be sneaky about it. Don't let them know. And if you're a cross watcher watching, you will never know. You will never know, because it's going to look exactly like the same. It's going to look the same, so you will never know. So you might as well just stop trying to poison these people before you end up hooking up yourself. This is my first pull from this deck, and it was my pull for myself. Well, that doesn't really actually belong there. But it was her. It was him. Her, him. The Hierophant came out. The Lovers came out. And Chariot came out. And King of Cups came out. And I asked about... I'm not even... I'm just recording this because this is the first ever pull from this. Today is Tuesday, June 9th, 5:52 p.m. So, people are saying America's being censored, and TikTok is for entertainment purposes, educational purposes, by the way. So people are trying to say, oh my goodness, we're being censored. Oh my goodness, our amendments are being taken from us. Oh Lord, what are we doing? What if we're not being censored? What if the algorithm is feeding you exactly what you are wanting to look for because you are not looking in your For You pages or your friend pages, your following pages? So you're not getting the updates from the people that you naturally follow. So you're not getting the updates from the people you naturally follow. Because you're not looking for those people anymore. All you're doing is swiping. And that was a test on its own thing. Let's swipe. Let's see how long we can swipe left or right. Do I like you or do I not like you? How long are you swiping for? All right, now let's switch that up. How long are you swiping for? It's all a trap. And don't take my word for it. I'm off my meds, I'm off my walkers. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. And yeah, I'm a nobody. I'm a nothing. I'm just cuckoo cuckoo. I mean, look at that. Look at that zoom face eyeball view. That is close. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, the algorithm is feeding you exactly what you want to see. Because we are humans, we don't know what we want until we see it. Therefore, we search for it. And we keep searching for it because we think we're going to find what we need. And then we think we find what we need, but guess what? It's not exactly the thing that we need. In fact, you already found the thing that you needed before. It just got buried under everything that you've been looking at, distracting you. Like AI. Like AI. Like AI. Though AI is a really good tool for those who use it for the right things, like these oracles and seers who, let me say it like this actually, like the Hyokin empaths who stay solo and isolated because the world isolates you because you are different. AI has been your tool to success, and that's kind of shitty because you are someone with such gifts. I just wanted to come out here and just give out these quick messages. Just spice up your life a little bit with some information. I hope you like it. And again, TikTok, I'm just crazy. This is entertainment purposes, okay? Educational entertainment purposes and whatnot. Yeah. I'm so stupid. I gotta talk. I have to talk. I have to talk. I have to talk. Hi, creatures. I have to talk. I don't want to talk, but I have to talk. So I'm watching this video, and it's freaking me out. It's freaking me out because it's just like this girl, and I know I'm not the only one. Okay, there's so many humans in the world. I know I'm not the only one. So a lot of people could be going through the same thing I'm going through, but at different times. But this is this person was saying some very like weird, interesting things while she is reading tarot. And I haven't heard this message since I haven't heard a message like this since I actually started getting into tarot. When I can't find this tarot reader girl, Cherry. I'm gonna call her Cherry because for a while Cherry was the thing that kept popping up for a fat minute for a lot of her reads and around my vicinity. If you ever see this girl, please comment because like, thank you, just thank you, just thank you because like those synchronicities really helped me and it just really helped me. So thank you. Okay. And the stuff you were saying about um my area and like everything you were saying when you were doing your whole crime scene stuff. Thank you. I wish I could find you again. I've been searching for you. Can't find you. But anyway, I'm digressing so much. I am a whole minute of digressing. This chick is talking about a lot of things that just really fascinate me, because some of the things that she is saying are things that this chick was talking about: investigation, CIA stuff. They're watching you. They can't touch you anymore. They've been trying to do this, and it's like when this girl was talking, it's like they're doing things. They're doing things, and they're marking your files like this and like that and like this, and they're still trying to learn you. And now this video, as I'm trying to find this girl, this video pops up, and I just I accidentally clicked it. I was going to save it, but I accidentally clicked it. I'm like, well, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it for a little bit to see if it like hooks me, see if it resonates, and it's been resonating. And at one point, I was gonna click off, but then the numbers were numbering, so I'm just like, okay, okay, I'll stay on and listen some more. And so I've been listening, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, this is resonating so hard with the storyline that started with the rooms that I have not been in. And it's like, but in this one, it's a little bit more in depth because she's saying the things that I've done before and I haven't spoke about. And it's like the message is out there, so they know that I know. At this point, they have to know. And it's like, it's weirding me out a little bit because I'll just go ahead and say it. There's been times where I've meditated and I'm just in this meditated state, and I'm in places where I shouldn't be, and I don't know where these places are, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm finding myself moving like a jinn, hiding behind corners and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't normally do this, but I'm letting the images play out as I see them. And I'm in places where I probably shouldn't be. I'm traveling to places I shouldn't be. Like back in 2012, 2010, 2012, I had a vision of a tunnel underneath the Sphinx's right foot, and it went like deeper than like it goes deep, and there's a place where it stops. But then in this place where it stops, it doesn't go deeper, it kinda just goes straight. And then there's this glass building I was in. And I was traveling through this glass building, and I was traveling up this escalators, but like behind these, but like in the edges and stuff. I don't know, it's been really weird. It's been other places I've been at too. I can't really remember as much. But it's just been weird. And I just wanted to share it while I paused the video. I had to pause her video to put this out because it's just, she's only like 10-15 minutes in, and I'm just like, you're reading me to a T. And I know you're not just reading me because I know I'm not just the only one with these factors. Again, because the world is big, and in order for the world to change, something has to some people there has to be more, there has to be more than one uh energy point. There has to be more than one energy point. And if everything she is saying is true, then I am one of those energy points. And there aren't really many energy points out there. And if you are an energy point, they cannot touch you. They've been touching you, but then they realize they can't touch you no more because you're an energy point. They cannot take you out because you are an energy point. If they take out an energy point, like they've been trying to do, the disasters that they've already been feeling will be more catastrophic. In fact, they don't. Some of them don't remember this. Some of them do remember it, and this is why they have this eerie feeling when it comes to some of these energy points that they meet. If you are one of those who have those feelings when you meet an energy point, you are remembering your past life, the deja vu's.
You're not seeing the deja vus, but you're feeling the deja vus. And the deja vus are telling you that you've been here before. You've tried this before. You guys have, in fact, you guys have gotten a lot further than where you've been before with these energy points, because you've attacked these energy points a lot sooner in other lives. And all it's done is cause a reset. The Magician. Such a good series. You should watch it. And it will explain so much. But yes, you guys have gotten a lot further than you have before because you're not touching the energy points. Last time you messed up and you touched an energy point, and you done something really bad to an energy point because you're like, it'll be okay. And you done it several times to several different energy points. Since 8. Go watch it. It's also a good series. Every time you touched an energy point in these timelines, a natural disaster beyond belief happened. And there was a specific energy point that destroyed the world. And if you touch that energy point, reincarnation into this final world, happy birthday to us. Not to you. You think because he made it there, that the rest of you can make it there? And you think when you make it there that the world is going to accept you? You think that he's being accepted right now? He's not dead. That comatose state will be over soon, but he's not dead. He'll return. That's meant for some of you. Don't go places you're not supposed to go. The upside down is already here. You're trying to bring it into a world where it already existed. You're trying to awaken something that shouldn't be awoken because you think it's going to go for you. You think it's going to help you. I don't know why you're trying to wake something up. And you think it's too late to turn around. Yeah, it's too late to turn around. So, like, what's next? Because the energy points aren't going anywhere. You cannot take us away. You cannot take us 144 away. Disasters have already occurred and you've witnessed it. If she said it's true, it's true. You've witnessed it. You've tacked the right points and you notice what happened. You've explored worlds and you know what happens. You cause these energy points to not be able to be in this other world thinking what you're thinking. Oh, if they're not here, if they can't see, they don't know. But who needs eyes to see? I know it's dark and you guys can't really see me, but I just want to say, you, and it's nothing against these workers at all, okay? You can actually tell when somebody works with Lucifer or Satan Lilith, Hecate, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Emmanuel. You can tell. And you can tell when they only work with one side and not the other. It it's so visibly telling, especially when they've worked with them for a while. It's visibly telling. I just want to put that out there as someone who dabbles on both sides to explore and see both sides. Yeah, it's something you can tell.
Hey, creatures. I was just listening to a person on YouTube, and they were saying stuff like I listen to them all the time. She's such high vibes, beautiful, girly girl, Hello Kitty. Okay, that's not me, but like I enjoy the high vibe energy. Oh, I guess it's kind of me. I'm like the Kuma. I think that's his name. Like she could be Hello Kitty, I'd be Kuma type vibe. And she said something that like always when people say this, I always question, like, do you even understand that? Like, there's the shadow aspect of yourself, there's the dark aspect of yourself, then there's the ugly maleficent side of yourself. Okay, dark doesn't always mean evil. And it irks me a little bit because she brought it up and she was like, be fierce, be feisty, but don't let your dark side like control you, but be fierce and be feisty. Now somebody like me, I would take that as like, you're telling me be fierce, be feisty, but remove myself from my dark side. But my dark side is the fierce and feisty side, is the bitchy side of me. Like, you want me to be bitchy, but at the same time you don't want me to be dark. Which one is it? So I would love to clarify it, because I guess because I dabble in both sides, the Luciferian side and the angelic side. When it comes down to it, when you are a Luciferian, I guess, yeah, if you're a Luciferian, I'm not going to say Satanist. There's two different things. If you're a Luciferian or a Satanist, it does not mean you're a dark, evil person. It doesn't mean you're an evil, maleficent, ugly person. Yes, you can be a dark person, but you're not maleficent. Maleficent? I think that's it. Maleficent or evil or an ugly person. You can be high vibes and still be like, hail, Lucifer. Love you, Lucifer. Demon horns. You can be high vibes and still be like doing that. You can still be high vibes and still do that. You just dabble with the dark arts. Yes, it does do your body differently if you dabble only in it and you don't take care of yourself the proper way. Like, I've seen people who have like been in it and they get those stares. And it's just a stare. It's just a stare. But they can be all love and light, still being like, love and light. They can still do that. There are people like that. And it's dark. It's shadow work. Not ugly, maleficent, evil work. Not that. There's a huge difference, okay? There's evil magic, and then there's good magic. There's maleficent magic, and there's benevolent. I can never say those words. There's maleficent magic and benevolent magic. That is it. No light, dark, no good or evil, because at the end of the day, those are human concepts. Okay? There's ugly and there's beauty. Okay, when something is ugly, not by features, but like when your soul is ugly, yes, it becomes murky and gooey and dark, and that's where they get that from. But you're not really a dark person. Okay, you're just an ugly, evil person. Now, if you're a dark person and you do high vibe stuff, I love you. Keep doing you. Okay, because like, I don't like it when people say you need to do shadow work. What you mean? I'm somebody who fucks with shadows. Like, I can make your shadow. Like, I can make my shadow disappear. I have I have done Reiki on people's shadows and only their shadows before. I mess with shadow magic. So when people say shadow work, it irks me. No, it's not shadow work, it's inner work. It's just inner work. You are working within yourself. Inner work. Stop calling it shadow work. Hi, creatures. I know it's another lip video for you. I don't want to show my face on this one, just like I didn't want to show my face on the other message. This message is about the ancient Egyptian weapons that are missing or not missing in the hands of certain people, aka you know who you are. Also, this is to talk about the other weapon that's in plain sight that we see in the shape of a circle and it's white in the sky. Conspiracy theorists are right. Conspiracy theorists are right. Conspiracy theorists are right. And the regime that people thought died, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, that regime that's inside that, you already know. You already know. Lost missing weapons or weapons that they are saying that are lost and aren't really looking as they look. Interesting. Hey creatures, I just had something to say. I did a video and then I added at the end of it what I'm about to say now. Just to separate it. If you are someone who practices like into the magical world of any kind and people tell you to do shadow work, I'm about to correct every last one of you motherfuckers, especially you Taurus female, Andy K, and Miss White Witch who dated Wolf. Y'all trying to come at me making a group and y'all trying to laugh at the fact that I'm trying to correct y'all. Okay? It's not shadow work, motherfuckers. Every last one of y'all, it's not shadow work. It is called inner work. You are working within yourself. You are working on the aspects of yourselves that you did not want to work on. Stop calling it shadow work because there is a magic out there called shadow magic. And it's not shadow work. It's nothing with doing with healing. Shadow magic is nothing to deal with healing. And I was trying to teach these girls and they didn't want to fucking listen. So now I'm coming out here a little passionate about it because I forgot about it and then I remembered about it and I'm telling you guys about it. It's different. Okay, it's called inner work, not shadow work, because you're not working on your shadows, you're working on your inner self, you're working on your childhood wounds. Matter of fact, it should be wound work, because you are hurt, not shadow work. Oh my God, this is a part of me that I decided to just leave behind and all this shit and blah, 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 blah. So it's the dark part of me, it's the goth side of me, it's the shadow. Stop it! As a goth girl who dabbles in magic, who does alchemy, it's not shadow work, it is inner work. Okay, I am going to correct you motherfuckers today and make this shit go viral. It's not shadow work, it's inner work. There is a such thing as shadow magic, and I've worked with it. I do shadow Reiki. I do shadow Reiki, and I cannot tell people how many times that shadow magic and shadow work are two different things, and no one fucking listens. I have done shadow Reiki forever. Well, I wish my friend could tell you about, like, I blocked her from here because she's not doing what she needs to fucking do. I love her to death, but she's not doing it. But yes, it is shadow work is inner work, and it's not real. Shadow work is not real. Shadow magic is real. And I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers. Okay, this is my 2 cents, but I was just watching a commercial about the game, like to play games to win a money thing. And I don't know which one they're showing right now. But let me put my 2 cents that no one's probably ever going to ask for. Misplay is the OG. I don't care what anyone says. Misplay is the OG. Play a game and earn money. All these other ones that came out afterwards and all these ones that are sponsoring their shit are copying Misplay. Shout out to you, Misplay, because I started playing you when you first came out and you never even showed ads or commercials or sponsorships ever. You never did until you had all these copycats come up making all these fake things. So shout out to you, Misplay. You're the OG. Everyone is just duplicators. And if people are watching this, I'm not sponsored by Misplay, but like if y'all want to, help a sister out, I'll hop back on your games instantly. Creatures, I got a message to Kali from Shiva. For our ears and eyes to hear and see. Your feet are important. The moment your feet disconnect from the earth and falls onto your enemies as you devour your enemies, you become your enemies. You transmute into them as your feet no longer touch the ground, as you walk across the bodies of your enemies, transmuting their partial selves into their full selves. You lose yourself because you are no longer grounded. But I am here. I, Shiva, am here to remind you of where your footing is. I shall allow you, I shall remind you that I am the dirt and the soil that keeps you whole. This is not a sacrifice. This is a remembrance. You will not tumble and fall for as long as I am your foundation. Your feet are important. Keep them clean so you can remember the connection between you and thee.